On the 28th of January, the House of Commons resolved that the King James II, having endeavored to subvert the constitution of the kingdom by breaking the original contract between king and people, and by the advice of the Jesuits and other wicked persons, having violated the fundamental laws and having withdrawn himself out of the kingdom, had abdicated the government, and that the throne was thereby vacant. Let's take that sentence apart, because every clause in it is doing political work. The original contract between the king and the people, that is Whig language, pure contract theory. It concedes that kingship rests on an agreement and that a king can break it. Sidney would have recognized it. Locke would have recognized it. Abdicated, withdrawn himself. That is Tory comfort. It describes James as having left of his own motion. Nobody deposed anybody. He walked out. So the resolution allowed a man who believed in the divine right of kings and another man who believed in government by consent to vote for the same words for opposite reasons, and to go home each convinced that his own principle had carried. James II had not abdicated in any ordinary sense of that word. He had fled a foreign army at night after his officers deserted him and his own daughter went over to the enemy. That is not renunciation. That is rout. The formula was a legal fiction, and I use that term precisely. A legal fiction is the device by which a legal system accomplishes something it has no procedure for accomplishing, by using a form that it does not have. The convention needed to remove a king, and it had no lawful means of removing a king. So it had declared that he had removed himself. And the particular genius of it is that no member had to concede that the premises were fictitious. Some voted it meaning forfeiture in substance. Some voted it meaning genuine renunciation. And a great many of them voted precisely because it spared them from having to decide which was which. Unity was purchased by never stating the principle that had been acted on, which is why the revolution could afterward be claimed with a straight face by radicals and by conservatives alike, each quoting the same resolution for the next 150 years, because it had been built to be claimed by both.